The Moscow University Herbarium dataset page has lots of general information about the dataset. There is a description. You can see that there are 1 million occurrences and only a little over half of them have coordinates. The ones with coordinates can be shown on the map. This is a map of all of their collection events. You can see a gallery of their different herbarium specimens, and there is a lot of description of what the collection contains and the purpose of the collection. And there is even contact information if you have questions about their collection. Scrolling back up to the top, you can see that there are tabs over here. There is the project tab, which identifies the project that this particular dataset is associated with. You don't have to have this information if you're not associated with a project. There is a metrics tab. You can see more information about the breakdown of plant records that they have. I didn't mean to click that here. If you click plants, then you can see the different families and genre. And the number is the number of herbarium records that they have, herbarium specimens that they have for each particular taxonomic group. If we go on to activity, this looks different in the Russian translation to how it looks in the English one. But you can see that this dataset has been, or records from this dataset have been downloaded around 150,000 times. Over here, it should be showing, if I swap to English again. Oh, here we go. It just took a while to load. You can see the number of citations that are attributed to this herbarium collection in, for example, 2020. So in other words, in 2020, there were 220 papers published in scientific journals who used data from the herbarium. And without this herbarium dataset, so these scientific publications would not have been able to happen. Scrolling up again, you can see that there is a download tab. If you click on it, there are different options for downloading your data. The recommended one is the GBIF annotated archive. There is even a link to the homepage for this particular herbarium. Again, if you don't have a homepage, you don't have to include this when you publish your data. I'm also going to click on the 769 citations so that you can just have a look at the literature which was published with the help of these herbarium specimens. If we go back again, finally, you can see a list of all of the records which were actually published. So as I say, about 1 million records. Using the left-hand search and filter tab, we can filter and search within the records. It's even possible to search by the IUCN Global Red List categories. You have the gallery as well, I noticed that it is a little bit slower to load in the Russian translation compared to the English one. And then here, of course, it's possible to go into the taxonomy again and into the metrics. So this was an introduction to exploring a dataset from the dataset homepage.